Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elise for those who do not know me, and today's video is going to be 5 things that I wish I knew before college. So I have my notes right here and I have a list of everything that I wish I knew, and we're going to get through this together. So, baby, you can roll with us. First thing that I wrote down was I wish I would have taken more dual enrollment classes in high school. AP classes, you have to score like a 4 or 5 in order for that credit to count towards college credit. So in high school, I took 2 AP classes and 1 dual enrollment class. And I failed the AP exam, so it didn't even count. So I spent my entire senior year working on those AP classes, and then it didn't even count towards my college credit. Whereas my dual enrollment class, you have all year and you're getting tested all throughout the year, and then by the end of the year, that's your grade. So it's more like a college course, I find, and you have better chances of doing well in that class. So the reason why I want to highlight on taking dual enrollment classes is because once you get to college, you're gonna have to take gen ed classes. And what gen ed classes are, like your natural sciences, your math, things like that, that even though you may be like a screen arts major, you might still have to take a math, even though why, I don't know. But I had to take a math, and if I would have dual enrolled in that in high school, then it would have been canceled out in college, and I could have taken a way cooler class. Something that I probably would have found more value in instead of a math class. So I really want to highlight on that. So if you're watching this as a high school student, then please, if your school offers dual enrollment, then dual enroll.
Look at all those chickens.
So the second thing I wrote down is look into options early. So what I mean by that is look into what you want to do. If you have someone already in mind and you're like, this is who I want to be, this is who I look up to, things like that, look out their path and see what they did, because a 4-year university may not be the right path for you, and you might feel peer pressure to go to a 4-year university, but I'm telling you from experience, you don't, okay? I have been at LSU, this is gonna be my 4th year, so I'm a senior, and everything that I do and want to be, I have learned from YouTube. Okay, so now I'm thankful enough that I have scholarships to pay for my university. However, not everyone is that fortunate, and I want you to look at your options. There's trade school, there's apprenticeship, so many kinds of schooling for less, for at least less than a 4-year university or state school. When I was in high school, I just assumed I would go to an in-state university, assuming that they would have something for me, and I'm not saying that I regret it at all, but I'm just saying that I didn't look into my options early on. And yeah, that's just what I want to highlight on, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you advice that I wish I knew when I was in high school. Okay, so the third thing that I have on here is, are you mentally ready? I think it's important to highlight on this because the transition from high school to college is a big one, and especially if you're going out of state, and especially if you're going from far away from home, because most of us, I know not all of us, but most of us have not been independent. So that transition is very difficult for some people who have been homebodies, who have been just so used to having a close support system, if that makes sense. And you don't go from having someone making your meals, doing your laundry, all that kind of stuff. It adds on, and if you're not mentally ready, that's okay. Look into your options. If you have time to take a semester off, work on yourself, maybe get a job, start building up that independence, because it's gonna be a rough transition if you don't already start working on yourself, okay? And student loans can be scary, but if you need to take a break, then take a break. And if you're not ready, then really talk to someone, let someone know how you're feeling, because at the end of the day, you're the one who's gonna suffer if you're not mentally prepared for college, okay? I see it all the time. I see college students with bad addictions, with drinking problems, not knowing like how to have a healthy routine, and it really does sadden me. And so that's why I want to share that with you, because if you're not mentally ready to transition, then please, like, I am begging you, work on yourself, talk to someone, figure out who is going to be my support system when I'm away from home and all that good stuff, because it's really important. And like I've mentioned, I've had meltdowns in college and it's not fun, but thank God, you know, we have technology, so I can call my mom, my friends, my dad, whatever it is. So really, I just want to enforce on that.
Like you. You don't like me? No.
Okay, so my 4th things of what I wish I knew before college was friends and fakeness. Let me tell you, high school to college, it's only a year difference for most of us, okay? So you're gonna encounter still fakeness, you're gonna encounter bitchiness, you're gonna encounter stupid boys. It's everywhere, but I'm here to tell you that it gets better. I'm a senior and I'm just now finding like my tribe, I guess you could say, because like it took me a while to like really trust people and like trust friends and things like that, just because of bad experiences with friends. And I want to tell you that it does get better, I swear. But once you weed out the bad ones, you have easy picking for the good ones. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. It is one that I wrote down, and I think it's important because I want you to also know that you're not alone. If you're not making friends in college, it's rough, but you have to just learn to be alone and really be with your own self, because that's how I found out that I loved making YouTube videos. That's how I found out that I loved editing. So if you're in that position, then really take the time to get to know yourself, because I'm telling you, everyone goes through it. Everyone has lonely days. So yes, that was my 4th point, but I really wanted to emphasize on that. But if you're really stuck and you're really lost, then please feel free to reach out to me. I can let you know, I can give you some help. And I'll even look into your university. Like, I will help you make friends, because I've been there. And yeah, but I also again want to emphasize on really taking that time if you're going through it to really get to know yourself, and it will help you tremendously.
We always clean up, clean up.
Okay, so last but certainly not least, honestly I think this one should have gone on like the top of the list, is get organized. Okay, just do it. If you're not already organized, please, whatever it will take for you to get organized, just do it. If you need a planner, if you need alarms, whatever it may be, I'm telling you, it's gonna help you in college. I was always the type to write my stuff down. I don't know how you are, but I loved having a planner and just scratching the box whenever I'm done. Because let's be honest, you want time to study for exam and you want to do well on it, but you also want time to go out with the girls on the weekend. So really just take the time to figure out what works best for you, and just take 1 hour on like Sunday and just plan out your week, because it's gonna help you so much, I promise. And also with getting organized, you want to get organized digitally. And what I mean by that is that just take, again, like an hour on Sunday and organize your assignments, organize your projects, because when you get into college, you're gonna have so many assignments and so many projects that are gonna help build up your, not only your resume, but also your portfolio. Because like for me, I have so many videos. So what do? Like my laptop can only hold so much space. So I bought an external hard drive, and it holds all my footage that I can, you know, potentially send out to people whenever they ask me for work that I've done in the past, and that way they hire you. So I really want to emphasize on that as well, because you want it to be easy to find and easy to access and easy to send out. So I think that is it. I hope you all enjoyed this video and found these tips super helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.